From Omro down to Mayville, from Rosendale to the Ledge, and everywhere in between, it's time to get you caught up on everything happening in the Flyway Conference. This is the Flyway Focus Sport Report, your home for the best whip-around coverage of your favorite local teams. Now, with all the latest, here's Jordan King.
Good Wednesday morning to you. Taylor Park in Rosendale was the place to be yesterday with a couple of top-end Flyway softball and baseball games. Laconia won both. Baseball staying unbeaten with a 9-2 win against Campbellsport, and softball knocking off Springs 7-2. Ethan Pino got the start for Laconia in baseball. He went 5 2/3, striking out 9. Pino says his strikeout pitch was working.
My curveball was definitely working early. That helped a lot. I mean, that's like my strikeout pitch, so getting that going definitely helped out big time.
Laconia bolstered by a 4-run second inning, fueled by a 3-run homer by Jack Renz. Coach Greg Smith says the team had to be disciplined against a great pitcher in Campbellsport's Riley Coleman.
I mean, we had to be patiently aggressive with him. I mean, if he throws you a strike, you got to go get it, and because he's a very good pitcher, no question about that. In fact, I don't think he lost last year in the conference especially, and so we knew he was a good pitcher coming in, so we just had to have the right mindset and mental approach going in there.
Win means that the Spartans have opened up a 2-game lead atop the Flyway. In softball, Laconia scored the first 3 innings and gave themselves some wiggle room with a 4-run third. Aubrey Maurer was 3 for 3 with 2 RBIs in her first home run of the season. Out of the 8-hole, Tierney Madigan was also 3 for 3. She had 2 RBIs, and she hit her first career homer in the 5th. Maurer says the recent offensive success up and down the lineup is a result of a lot of hard work.
We've all worked really hard. I mean, we went as a team to 360U. We've been working so hard over the winter. We take our hitting practices hard. We lock in. I think it's benefited us very well.
In the circle, Lily Schultz struck out 7. She scattered 8 hits. Tough luck loss for Gracie Conkle on the other side. 5 of the 7 runs she surrendered were unearned. Laconia coach Scott Ritzema on his message to the team after a couple of wins back-to-back.
You know, afterwards I told the girls too, I said, hey, that's a great win. That's a solid win. But we're not done with our season yet. We got to keep on going and stay humble and work hard and keep the intensity high.
Elsewhere in softball, the big upset of the day came at the 4th Street Diamonds in Fond du Lac, where Winnebago Lutheran stunned Lemira 1-0. The Vikings had a hit and run on with 2 outs in the 6th, and a Trewen chopped a grounder to 3rd. Lemira threw the ball down the first baseline. That allowed Addie Supernan to score all the way from first. Speaking of bad luck losses, Nora Buskey took the loss despite striking out 15 and giving up just 5 base runners. For WLA, freshman Addison Peterson gave up just 6 hits to the Lions in the complete game shutout win. For the second time this year, Campbellsport had a shot late against Mayville and once again came up 1 run short. The Cougars had the bases loaded with 1 out and down 2-0. They could only scrape across 1 run. Allie Schwartz struck out 9 to get the bounce-back win for Mayville. Izzy McFadden had 3 hits to lead the Cards offensively. Both Mayville runs were unearned. And North Fondy beat Omro 11-0. Lucy Schumacher and Violet Hughes each had 3 hits. Leah Patterson got the win. The rest of the baseball scoreboard looks like this. Springs trailed Lemira 6-2 headed to the 6th. The Ledgers scored 6 runs in the final 2 innings to earn the 8-6 comeback upset win against the Lions. Lemira plagued by 4 walks and a hit by pitch in the 6th inning. Max Sidonico was a monster at the dish for Springs. He had 2 hits, 2 RBIs, and 3 runs scored. Weston Poth and Easton Zengel led Lemira with 2 RBIs each. Mayville was down 5-0 to WLA at the end of the first. The Cards came back to win at 13-6 thanks to an 8-run 6th inning. Tanner Schneider with a big 2 RBI single. Mayville also took advantage of 3 walks, a passed ball, and a wild pitch in the inning. Schneider had 3 hits and 3 RBIs. Bobby Held had 2 hits, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs. He hit a 2-run shot in the 4th. And Omro got its first win of the season. The Foxes found a way past North Fondy's Drew Stetbacher to get the 3-2 win in extra innings. North Fondy went with back-to-back intentional walks to load the bases and to avoid Omro's Bryce Loker and Brock Fry. That allowed Parker Kasabuski to lay down a sac bunt, which scored Tanner Piper and walked it off for the Foxes. Stetbacher, in a loss, struck out 15. He gave up just 3 hits. Devin Chapa picked up the win on the bump for Omro. He came in relief. And in soccer, no score came in from Omro at Lourdes Valley Christian. Only action today features North Fondy baseball at Sheboygan Area Lutheran. That is today. Talk to you in the morning with more. For the Flyway Focus Sports Report, I'm Jordan King.